In the last episode of the Offroad Tradies in their Cape York trip, Luke was attempting to get out of the extremely chopped out and muddy Palm Creek.
Go Luke, go Luke, go Luke!
After pulling up just a metre short of the top, it was time to get the winch out. And it wasn't the last time. And we're out. Next to have a crack at getting out of Palm Creek was Justin in his trusty Jeep. And not a bad attempt at that, but still didn't get as far as the Ranger. Although some of the tracks were pretty good, others were pretty chopped up, and it was only early in the season. It did make for some interesting footage and a little bit of wheel lift. Girls BT50 just eating up the tracks. It wasn't too long before we found our first real mud hole. Right about now I was thinking, Thordo, what have you done? The first bog hole and you're going to be stuck here. Waiting for someone to go around the chicken track and pull you out from the other way. But after a few goes and locking the diff locks in, the Ranger pulled itself out.
In here. Yeah! Yes, you got it!
Right, that'll look. Well, we just found that when we went through this bog hole there was mullet and catfish. So we're going to keep the mullet for bait, and we'll release the catfish in the next creek we come into, just so
Got a fish.
they don't die basically. As soon as this hole's dry, then they'll have nowhere to live. So we'll take it to a creek and release it to a creek.
What are you doing, babe?
Just releasing these little fish that we caught back into the wild. Get them out of the hole that they were in, where they were going to die. Stick them into, at least into a stream that's going to another stream where they can have a chance to survive. After a beautiful night beside the creek, it was time to pack up camp. But not before the kids had one last dip. breakfast done, it was time to get on the road and start this day's adventure. And there's nothing like a quick water crossing to start the day. Crossing number 1 done, we continued down the tracks to see what adventures we could have. It wasn't long before we found the next one. Here at Dulhumpy Creek, bloody lovely spot. We camped here last night but we couldn't have made it. But we have noted it for future trips, and we're about to go in for a bit of a dip. Oh, look at this!
Ladies.
We have some ladies over here. Looking good. Bit of depth in here. Yeah, you're off.
I don't know. No, 1, 2, 3, go.
It seems like around every bend there's another creek to cross, another bank to go down, another set of gutters to get through. Loved every minute of it.
Offroad Tradies.
Well, we're here to have a go at these things. Just a bit squishier than it looked and we didn't walk it. Error number 1.
With snatch straps attached, the Jeep made short work of pulling out Curl's BT50.
Thanks, like Apple.
Stop. Can you go? You're right on this bank here, Kelvin. Can you go forward at all? Wait. Can you drive out now yourself or not? Keep your right hand down a bit, Pearl. As we arrived at Gunshot, there was a little surprise waiting for us. Graham and Shauno from 4 Drive Action doing some filming for their upcoming episode. Watching the experts for a while, and deciding that wasn't for us, we took the chicken track. We were lucky enough to snag a photo with Shauno and have a quick chat. We all watched on while Curl went first. It was a bit of a tight squeeze, but he made it down with no problems. After watching Curl get through easy, it was Luke's turn to have a go. This may not be the actual Gunshot, but it's still pretty steep and takes some doing. Down the first part, it's just the creek crossing to go. It's not the crocodiles you gotta watch out for. It's the kids swimming in the creek. With a much shorter wheelbase than the Ranger and the BT50, the Jeep made it down easy. So after watching the experts get through Gunshot and taking the chicken track and getting through ourselves, a quick dip, it was time to move on to the next adventure.
Still travelling with these guys. We got to Cook Creek and thought he'd give it a whirl, and proper stuck. Probably been here for about half an hour or so now. They tried winching, now they're on shovels, and they've got a setup over here, got some max tracks in. Luke, what setup have you got going on here? Girl, what setup have you got going on here?
Well, we have a winch rope around the rock, strap around the rock, with a winch block in there to double the strength of the winch. Hopefully with a bit of shovel work, might be able to drag the big girl out. Overrated that work in business.
Yeah, I think I better do my time.
You get across here, maybe that wheel pop.
Yeah,
A bit of track under that.
give it a go.
I'm going to turn them up that way a bit.
It's only leaves and shit.
Yeah. That goes in there, totally the same, eh?
Yeah.
I'm stuck! What's the plan, Stan?
Give it heaps and see what happens.
Here you go, Appleby. I'll put this in your capable hands.
How do I use it?
It's already on.
We've got a bunch of people on the rail there.
Want us to
People on the side, eh? Want it in there?
I don't feel like you made a difference there, Luke.
Thanks, mate. I'll take that as a compliment.
All I've got to understand won't buggy on the road or something.
Yeah. He's already smashed one window.
Yeah. It'd be interesting getting all my teeth knocked out and losing. Right up. One next track here.
Get amongst it.
Yeah, I reckon we're gonna be a team.
It was last time I came through. It was worse. That's what it was worse. Yep. And this bit was a lot better.
People that don't know each other just helping each other.
That's it.
After finally getting the cruiser unbogged, it was our turn to do Cockatoo Creek. After spending about half an hour in the swollen Cockatoo Creek, some fellow travellers warned us about crocodiles that had been released only in previous days. And with that, we hurried up and got ourselves through. After a long day behind the wheel, with countless creek crossings, ample winching and recoveries, it was nice to have a wash and set up camp and crack a beer beside the Cockatoo Creek. If you've enjoyed watching, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and be notified when the next episode drops.
The Offroad Tradies wouldn't be possible without our sponsors and supporters. You can find the Offroad Tradies on Instagram and Facebook.
If you're interested in any of our tag-along tours, please check out our website for up-to-date information on upcoming tours. Or send us an email and we'll do our best to help you find the right tour for you.